today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in...
Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. It's Franks now from the shotgun. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Here's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Keith Smith taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons are on the board here first in the season opener. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by a 3-time Pro Bowler, owner of over 35,000 passing yards in 11 seasons, the veteran Andy Dalton. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Dalton's throw complete there to Johnson. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes the visuals don't exactly work out the way you expect. They wanted to let him use his size there and float one up to him, but he wasn't able to get any separation. The DB was right on him and forced.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there. With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here. No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Dalton, 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On second down, Kamara. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And out of the air, Dalton. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Saints are back within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 56 yards. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Caught on the slant. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Algier will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is one.
Taking it right down Broadway. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, 75 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Lutz good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. We'll get another look at Drake London as this offense returns to the field, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now he dumps this off over the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Franks, 3rd down from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Franks. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. 5 plays there on that drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Dalton off play action. And this one is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's going to take another shot here.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the last 2 play calls we just witnessed, the word conservative is not in their playbook. Incomplete, and then they decide to throw deep from this point on the field. That's a team that's really getting after it.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Frank's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Franks.
And that is incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
4th down, Frank's going to throw for it. Oh, he's got his tight end Pitts complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And Frank's looking to throw.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We begin 2022 up in the Tar Heel state. Cleveland paying the opening day visit to Carolina. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the 2nd quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. A touchdown run for Najee Harris. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And that game is tied as they take on the visiting 49ers. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5.
And it will be Falcon football.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Franks now to throw on 1st down.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call...
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Kamara. And some room to roam now. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
57 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got room.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Dalton sets up play action.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Dalton's throw complete there to Thomas. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Dalton. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Franks.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
P.J. Williams with a pick.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted.
Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Lutz with the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Franks now.
Got a man, it's Patterson, complete.
Finding room at midfield.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right.
This pass is caught by London.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. It's their quarterback with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Falcons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
1st and 10 for Dalton. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Dalton. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Despite only needing 1, Dalton to throw.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And it'll be Dalton again.
Olave over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Play action here with Dalton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
And the Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Right back to Pitts again. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Frank's throw taken in by London. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
2nd down and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They'll look to run with Algier.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Tyler Algier
making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Dalton. Again, it's Johnson.
Touchdown!
Juwan Johnson.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Here's Dalton.
Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Forced out to, and he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Dalton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons are close to finishing off this football game.
A 1st down throw. Here's Franks.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Atlanta, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.